Hello to the Nation Dark PlayStation Nation here, talking to you guys over a little bit of a mod spotlight. As you guys can see, we are in the mod spotlight world. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Animals Plus mod by click_me. This is a pretty cool mod. I definitely do like it. It's been updated for Minecraft 1.8. We're using Forge for Minecraft 1.8 to install this one. So if you guys want to know how to install it, feel free to click the annotation on screen or the link in the description. You guys, if you're on mobile, you guys can also click that little eye, and that'll show you guys my fastest, easiest Forge install tutorial video, which you guys can check out. And then all you have to do is drag this mod into your mods folder. You can download it by going to the Forge or going to the Minecraft forum link in the description. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna kind of get started. This mod is going to add 20 how many is this? That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, because there's actually one in the hopper there. 22 different mobs, ranging from things like sharks or chameleons, whales, birds, and whatnot. And it's definitely a cool mod. I'm definitely liking it. And I was playing around with it a little bit just to make sure I was familiar with it. And we're gonna start talking about it. So pretty much we're going to turn this off. So all the guys are gonna start going in here. They're gonna start feeding into this dispenser here, and we're gonna start dropper, I should say. And we're gonna start spawning these guys in and seeing what all of these guys do. So I just wanted to do this so that they would randomly come in here and we'd get a random sort of generation. So the moth, pretty simple. It's an aerial little passive mob that's going to be flying around. Most of these mobs here are actually not going to give you any drops or anything. I think fish will give you fish drops, but for the most part this is going to make your Minecraft a little bit more difficult because of the hostile mobs, and a little bit more creative or interesting because of the passive mobs. So that's definitely something that I like, and I want to see. I like mods like that. They don't necessarily add a ton of new items into the game, but just make it a little bit different. So you guys could probably notice that, you know, once you have a few of these things flying around and stuff, you're walking through jungles and whatnot, that's definitely going to be really cool. So these things will spawn in various, you know, green biomes and stuff like that, like jungles, flatlands, all that sort of stuff. You know, birch biomes, all that. So pretty much that is the moss. So we're gonna move on to hopefully a more, okay, there we go, mouse. Okay, a little bit more exciting. The mouse is gonna be a little passive mob. He's not gonna attack anything or do much. It's gonna get eaten by snakes and whatnot. So snakes will eat the mouse little guy here, but he has a few hearts of health, so, you know, hit him a few times and he's probably going to perish. There you go. So yeah, pretty cool. Very small mob, doesn't do too much, but again, one of those ones that adds a little bit of creativity to sort of Minecraft, or the default sort of scheme. So now we're going to be looking at the lizard. Now these lizards are pretty cool. So these lizards, again, are a passive mob. They're not going to come in and attack you or anything like that if you start hitting them. They have a little bit more health than your average passive mob, and are just going to kind of patrol the area and walk around. They're going to be spawning in all different biomes, whether it's a green biome like a jungle or whatnot, or even deserts. So as you guys can, you know, would probably tell, lizards would probably survive into deserts. So anyway, we're going to throw this guy away and continue on going here. So we're going to grab now the penguin, which is by far, I think, the coolest one. But the penguin, pretty cool little mob here. Boom. As you guys can see here, it has its own little sound when you get close to it, which is pretty cool. So, you know, again, not the strongest mob. It's a passive mob. It will intelligently run away from you, though, which is kind of an interesting trait of it. And because I'm in game mode, I keep breaking everything else. It does have a fair bit. Oh my goodness, it ran inside my house. Mr. Penguin. Mr. Penguin. Oh my god, Mr. Penguin! And he dropped a fish. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know penguins drop fish. Well, now you do, guys. Now you know. Penguins will drop fish, which is pretty cool. So anyway, Mr. Penguin, you just stay over there, please. Just stay over there, please. Don't want you running into the fire like your old friend over there. Next one is going to be a dragonfly. So a few of these have been added in the most recent update, which would be version 1.3. So dragonfly, again, a passive mob. Not going to do too much here. Just pretty much going to fly around and whatnot. So here we go. Can we punch the dragonfly? Dragonfly. There, no, it's too quick for us. It's just too quick for us. Oh, if you guys hear that, that is actually the sound of a whale. We're gonna get to you, Mr. Whale. We're gonna get to you, but anyway. Mr. Whale, calm down. Calm down. Okay, so we're gonna spawn in. Oh, okay, now we're gonna actually go over to the water because we're gonna need to spawn in these sharks. Sharks are actually pretty cool, and you guys can see some of the other guys over here. You guys can see things. There's Mr. Whale over there. Mr. Whale will get to you. Where you're gonna see things like manta rays and whatnot. So anyway, we can spawn in these sharks, and as you guys can see, these sharks done it, done it, done it, done it, done it, done it. Come on, are the sharks gonna come get the sheep? No, they're not. They're not gonna come get the sheep. They're leaving them alone. But anyway, yeah, these sharks are going to be swimming around and whatnot. They will do, I believe it's 3 hearts of damage per hit to you. They don't swim around in schools or anything like that, so you don't have too much to worry about. But they do look quite scary, quite devious, I guess you could say. So anyway, continuing on. Okay, there we got a crab. So we got these crabs that you can spawn in here. These guys are gonna spawn in desert biomes and whatnot, so those are pretty cool. You know, you see them, they're intelligently run away from you when you pose a threat. So that's kind of cool. Come on, get back here. I want to kill you. I want to kill you, Mr. Crab. Mr. Krabs, give me the Krabby Patty recipe. Come on. There we go. There we go. And when you kill him, he's going to drop you a little crab leg. So it looks like you learn something new every day. The next one's going to be a butterfly, very similar to the moth egg that you can spawn in for moths. Except for these butterflies are going to be in all different colors and different patterns and whatnot, so you guys can see all of them flying around. It's going to make your areas much prettier. So those things are going to spawn in flower biomes and flatland biomes and all that sort of stuff. So definitely something cool. We're going to throw that guy away. Nope, go away from me, crab. And we're going to go on to the next one. So here we go. We got a fish spawner. Whoa, hey, Mr. Enderman, how you doing? Just coming in and stealing my blocks. I see how it is. But anyway, we got a fish spawner. So as you guys can see, we can spawn these guys in here. They're just gonna be default looking fish. You know, there's a couple different colors here. You can't really see them just because of the shaders pack, but you're gonna see various tints. So there's like bluish ones and there's like reddish ones and whatnot. So definitely cool. You guys can see them all there. And later on, we can check out piranhas, which are actually going to eat them and be their natural predator. So anyway, pretty cool. There again, you can get fish drops from them. So when you kill fish, you can get fish drops. Yeah, so that's another kind of cool addition there. The next one is going to be a duck spawn, which is pretty much just a reskinned. Okay, that's really annoying sound. Pretty much a reskinned chicken, so you guys can see they're actually going to fall slowly, just like chickens do. They pretty much have the same model as a chicken, and then as you guys can see when you kill them, they're actually also going to drop chicken, raw chicken, and then feathers, just like a chicken does. So, yeah, wish there would have been something added like duck, but yeah, not exactly the best. The next one is going to be the tropical fish. The tropical fish is kind of cool. They're a lot more unique, I guess, than the normal fish, which we spawned in a bajillion of. We got little Finding Nemos in here. We got little yellow fishies. We got whatever that one was from the tank. You guys remember that one from Finding Nemo? That like black one with all the scars down the side. But anyway, tons and tons of various fish. We got a little Dory here. Look at that little Dory right there. Oh, she's so cute. But anyway, so yeah, tons of little fish that you guys can spawn around and play with and all that sort of stuff. Throwing that guy away, we're going to move on to the next one, which is actually going to be the manta ray, which is the one I showed you guys earlier. Again, passive mob. It's a passive mob, guys, so these guys aren't going to hurt you, even though in real life manta rays can actually be quite dangerous. Little do you know. You learn something new every day. So yeah, they actually won't attack you even if you attack them and whatnot. So now we're going to talk about the big boy, the whale here. So you guys can see the whales spawning in. Oh my damn, these guys are big. And, you know, they make very loud noises, but they look really cool. Very smooth animation here on the tail. I definitely like that. And as you guys can see, this one's even submerging. It's even going down. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And you guys can see the shadow of this guy there. Definitely cool. I really do like that. So anyway, we're going to throw that guy away. We're going to continue on here. We don't have too many more here, but we got turtles. We got turtles here. So as you guys can see, little turtle guy, he's going to be looking around here. And if you hit him, as you guys can see, they don't have the intelligence to run away from people. So kind of unfortunate event sort of there. But anyway, definitely is sort of cool. And as you guys can see, no drops from there. But the model is certainly good. I definitely do like the mod developer. I want to thank you, Mr. Click Me, for having amazing models. The models are absolutely amazing. Some of the best models that I've seen in a lot of mods. This one is an angler. So the angler is one of our first hostile mobs that we're going to take a look at. If we spawn in a bunch of these guys here, you guys are going to actually see them start going and attacking these fish around here. So hold on, are we going to see it? Are we going to see it sort of happening? Hopefully you guys can see this. But they actually will start attacking both each other and other passive mobs. So hopefully we can see them sort of attacking them. But yeah, the items will start dropping and whatnot, so you guys can see them sort of run around a lot more aggressively than all the other guys do. So anyway, we're going to spawn a bunch more in there so we can kind of see how that works. But also, we'll spawn one on top of land so you guys can see the actual texture. But yeah, these little green guys, so definitely some little scary guys there. Now they're going around, they're thinning out the herd of fish, so to say. But anyway, we're going to throw this guy away and continue on. How many more do we have left? There we go. We got less than 9 left, so there we go. We got a piranha. Piranha's, again, one of the more aggressive ones, so you guys can spawn in these. These guys are actually going to spawn in schools, so it's not like an anglerfish, which is going to spawn in like one at a time or one in an area. These piranhas are actually going to spawn in schools. They each are going to do 2 hearts of damage, whereas the anglerfish is going to do 3 hearts of damage. And as you guys can see, there is some fighting going on among these anglerfish and piranhas and whatnot. And you guys can see these piranha models are actually pretty scary. I'm gonna spawn one up here so you guys can actually see it. Absolutely terrifying. Not something that you want to mess with. Will it attack this sheep here? Let's see. Oh, no, he just wants to get back in the water and then he takes off. But anyway, again, definitely a little cool drop there. And those ones are going to be dangerous for you guys to be interacting with in the water. The next one we're going to have is birds. Now, these birds are quite interesting, so they're going to come in a bunch of different colors and whatnot. But the one thing is I have yet to see them fly. I wish there was a flying dynamic put in there. I haven't really seen them fly. I've just kind of seen them walk around and whatnot. So a little bit underwhelming to say, but they're definitely a little cool mob. But I wish they were, you know, they would actually fly away when you were like punching them or something like that. And it doesn't even seem like they intelligently run away. So anyway, now we have the lyre bird. Now the lyre bird, there wasn't really anything in the wiki about it. I guess it's kind of just another bird there, so as you guys can see, it looks like it's actually, again, not intelligently running away and whatnot, so you guys can see it's sort of just jumping around and whatnot. But anyway, we kill it, and we're actually going to pick up some feathers, so that's definitely cool. One of the more, I guess, useful of the mobs. But anyway, moving on to another one, we're going to spawn in the snake. The snake's pretty interesting. Snake's going to spawn in all the green biomes and whatnot, things like flatlands and jungle and tree biomes and stuff, and even desert biomes. And as you guys can see, this guy, the model looks really nice. You can see it's all sort of blocky, but again, it looks very smooth when you look at it from a distance. And these guys, when you get within 5 blocks of them, they're going to actually start hissing at you. If I wasn't in game mode, it would actually start hissing at me, and then it's gonna, when it attacks you, it's only gonna take down a couple hearts, so it's only gonna take down 2 hearts, but then it'll also give you 14 seconds of poison, so that's gonna be the more drastic of those, and also it will be aggressive towards other mobs. So say we were over here and we drop this guy in there. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Oh, where's the hitbox on this? Oh, what the heck just happened there? Did it just... I don't even know what just happened. But I have seen them aggressive. Maybe it's because it's not naturally spawning, but I have seen them aggressive towards other mobs, which was kind of interesting. It was kind of a cool dynamic. Anyway, we're going to throw that one away, and we're going to continue on here. Go like that. Boom. We're going to spawn in a chameleon. Chameleons are going to be similar to lizards in the fact that, you know, they're these cold-blooded creatures and whatnot. You're going to find them in the same biomes. And as you guys can see, they are pretty decent enough health. They don't have any drops, but they look kind of cool, and I definitely do like them because I did have a chameleon once. But anyway, here we go, continuing on. Finally, we're going to see the cricket. Is that it? I think that's it. That might be it. No, we have the centipede left. So the crickets, these guys are kind of cool. They're a little bit more interactive. So these guys are actually going to intelligently run away from you when you get near them. But if you leave them for a little bit, once they start staying still, they're actually going to start making chirping noises, as you guys can hear in the background. So that's definitely cool. I definitely like the crickets added. You know, it's going to be kind of annoying, I guess, if they're really close to your house. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's kind of a cool thing to add in. And then the final thing is going to be the centipede here. The centipede, when you guys drop him down, it's just a little passive mob that he won't intelligently run away from you. He's just kind of going to, you know, wander around, and you guys can easily go kill him. He's not going to have any drops, but just a cool little thing to add to the game. So anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys slam that like button down below. Subscribe to Join the Nation if you already haven't. Definitely a cool mod. If you guys want to install it again, just install Minecraft Forge using the annotation on screen, linked in the description, or through that little eye if you guys are on mobile. You guys can also click that eye to see my playlist for mod spotlights with over 100 mod spotlights, many of which are for the new Minecraft version, so you guys can go check that out, and all the other cool stuff. Hey, little birdie, how you doing? But anyway, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Bye.